No need objection. Many times people talk about this no need objection, and I think we have done enough videos on the no need objection, and I think all of you would be getting definitely benefit out of it. I would like you to please share in the comments what are your how do you like these videos, and also what are your experiences by using these objections. If you have been able to sell some insurance by using these examples, then please share it in the comments box. We will be happy. Also, please share in the comment box what exactly you would like to have as new topics that we should come out in our YouTube videos. Thank you very much, and we will now go to our no need objection, for which this episode is about the no need objection. Now, one of the very interesting things that when people say I don't need life insurance, I just ask them 3-4 questions. Very simple, very short question. And I think it helps, because then they are able to, the need for insurance is something that has to be felt. It is not something that the policy, the insurance doesn't give you that understanding. It's what the insurance does, which is very important. And if we don't explain to people what insurance does, we just tell people what insurance is, then it doesn't work. Please be very clear about it. What insurance is not important. What insurance does is very important. So this is a question that I would like to ask you, and maybe also to any of my clients. So suppose if I have a client named Johnny, then I ask Johnny, suppose if you had to go out of town for 1 month, how much money would you give your wife before you go, because you would not be reachable or contactable? How much money would you keep so that they are able to manage their lifestyle for 1 month? And he says 50,000 rupees. I said, very good. Then I asked Johnny, if you had to go out for a project for about say 1 year, and you wouldn't be able to come back home, then how much money would you keep for your family? And he says, I would keep about 7 lakh rupees, so that they have 6 lakhs, plus also there are other things which come up, and because of that I would keep around 7 lakhs for the family. Then I tell him that, Johnny, if at all due to some reason beyond your control, if your company or the country needed your help, and they put you in a project which is a far off place, and it's like an Naxalite area, and you have to work there, and you are not able to come back home for 10 years. It's a project, it's complete this for 10 years, and you're not able to contact family, you're not able to give anything, or you won't come here, then how much money would you keep? And I would he would say, obviously if it is 10 years, then I would have to keep 70 lakh rupees, because if they require 7 lakhs per year, then I would have to keep at least about 70 lakhs. Then I tell him, sir, suppose if Johnny, you are out for 20 years, then how much would you keep? And now he is understanding what I am getting at. He says around 1 crore 50 lakhs I will have to keep if I am not coming back for 20 years, and if that's if I still would want my family's lifestyle to continue. And then I tell him that suppose if God needs you for a project, and he just invites you into his kingdom, and there is an unfortunate death which happens, and you are never going to come back, how much do you think your family will need? And that is a place where Johnny really starts thinking, because then that's very scary. And he says, I think at least 3 crores minimum I will have to keep. Now when he says 3 crores, that is a figure or an estimate that he himself has made about the worth of himself for his family. And therefore, it's very easy for us to convince him that how much life insurance he needs, because he says he doesn't need life insurance. Now what I would do is, once he says it is 3 crores, and then I would of course ask him the next question, when do you think God is going to invite you, or God is going to give you this project and take you into his kingdom? He says, I don't know. So I ask him, do you need to be prepared today? And he says, yes. So 3 crores is what his family will require, and then I find out what is all his liquid investments. Maybe all his liquid investment work out to around say 20 or 30 lakhs, then I minus from that whatever is the loan, and he has 50 lakh loan, which means 20 lakh is the loan which will be left behind. So more than 3 crores he will require 20 lakhs. So he requires 3 crore 20 lakh for his, for keeping as a lump sum for his family. And then I just ask him, do you have 3 crore 20 lakhs? And he says, no, of course, I just have 30 lakhs which I just told you about, right? So then he doesn't have this 3 crore 20 lakhs. The only way he can do by buying this capital on installments, and the easiest way is to buy life insurance so that he can pay it over the next 20 years and be still protect the family and be able to give family 3 crores, so that the 20 lakh they repay the loan and 3 crores will help them to live for the next 25-30 years. And that becomes very easy to convince somebody about life insurance. This example is called if you go out of town. So I always ask the customer, if you go out of town for whatever for whatever reason, start with 1 month, then talk about 1 year, then talk about 10 years, then talk about 20 years, and then tell him that if God has to call you for a project permanently, then what is the kind of money you will keep, and he will start thinking, and he would almost keep double of the amount that generally he needs for his family needs for 20 years. So I think with this example you will be able to close many sales. Thank you very much.